NIA Executive Director Professor Trevor Monroe is proposing that this will require extending the period of Dirk Harrison acting in the position until 2020. Mr. Harrison, who was a Contractor General, has been acting head of the Corruption Prosecution Division for almost a year, but his tenure as Contractor General would have to come to an end in 2020. The concern is that if he's appointed as Director, the status of his pension as Contractor General would be uncertain. Professor Monroe argues that there is a solution to address both concerns.
If Mr. Harrison's instrument were extended to March 2020, he would thereby be qualified to have his pension. If, however, it were not, and he were to apply for the position of Director of Corruption Prosecutions, that would clearly imply that the persons making the determination as to his appropriateness for that position would have the capacity to determine that his pension could be cut short in those circumstances. If he were to be extended to March 2020, we kill two birds with one stone. One, we would have a Director of Corruption Prosecutions, and two, Mr. Harrison's pension would not be prejudiced.
And Professor Monroe is also highlighting a gap which exists that is preventing the full functioning of the position of Director of the Corruption Prosecution Division. He explains that the prosecutorial role of the office is being limited.
What we have now is a situation, for example, was the matter of when statutory declarations are not clear. Under the old dispensations, members of Parliament whose statutory declarations were not clear would be referred to the Director of Public Prosecutions for action. Now we have a situation where those who are in breach are, on the face of it, committing an offense under Section 43 of the current Integrity Commission Act. But further action depends on the position of the Director of Corruption Prosecutions, to whom those offenses ultimately have to be referred. But those sanctions are in suspension if there is no Director of Corruption Prosecutions to follow the matter in the way that's set out in Section 43.
Garth Daly, Frontline News.